So here we have the Masters of the Universe Origins Fright Pit, not slime for some reason. This is the Fright Pit. So this is a not quite one-to-one remake of the original slime pit from back in the day, but this is essentially the same toy that Mattel has actually made several times over. So I'll just have a quick unboxing and just, initial first impressions, and there'll be a proper written review in the description below. And this is the Fright Pit fully assembled. It's very easy to put together. This all just comes in mostly two parts, just the main base and this wall part, and just you attach this neck, and then onto that the head goes and these little side arms. And it's very heavily painted here. This sort of moves around on a ball joint. So if you want to do, and obviously put in the, we'll get to that in a minute though. There's the actual back wall here. There's a nice amount of weathering, sort of old school weathering where they just blast it with some black paint very quickly, but still pretty good. And here's the sort of new part really. It's this interior section of the slime pit, and as you can see here, has two pegs. One there is a foot peg, and that is for plugging to the bottom of Origins and Cartoon Collection torsos. So you can have the figure secure, standing down while the slime's about to fall on it, or just the movable arms if you want. If you want to grab them in, hold whichever enemy in place. So you just remove the upper torso from any Origins or Cartoon Collection figure and put it on that larger peg, and it gives the impression that he's waist deep in the slime. There's also a couple of extra foot pegs either side. And just to show a quick sort of sense of scale, here we have a vintage He-Man, as well as a Masterverse He-Man. They all fit in quite fine. It does help if they have the foot pegs though. But what about the slime? Well, Mattel have actually included some in a little baggie here, like those protein yogurts you get in the supermarket. So let's give it a test run. So like the vintage one, there's a little hatch that opens up at the top here, where you can pour the slime in, and also the mouth pivot's open. But other than that, we'll just have it pouring through the nostrils. Right, I'm going to pour some of the stuff in. Actually it's pretty viscous. It almost comes out like one big lump. So we'll put some of it in. So I can pull it off. Yeah, you can, yeah. Okay, close the hatch, point the head down, and well, it's pouring, you can see that. Let's get the mouth open as well, see if we can speed things along. And this is where you need to pivot the head, you see, so you can adjust. There you go, with some slight adjustment, the slime pours on him. You can't say fairer than that. Obviously, the more you use it, this stuff will start to dry out, it'll start to go thicker and won't pour at all. So you have to go online and buy, sort of knockoff slimes. Or someone suggested using apple shampoo, because similar consistency and colour. But something else that's new, unique to this specific Fright Pit, is you have a light up feature. So you need 3 AAA batteries, and it's screwing at the bottom under the base here. And there's a little button worked into the side of it. And if we just turn all the lights out and then press the button once, it lights up from underneath. So really lighting up the U's there. Looks great. And you press it again, it goes off. Press it on a second time, and you get this sort of like pulsating light effect. Just really nice, especially with the slime on it. And then you just goes off there. So that's the Origins Fright Pit, yes. For review coming soon.